Like, comment, subscribe.
They're not.
I think they'll do.
I don't even think they're gonna do
they'll
25.
do a little. I think they'll do a little better just because like I see a lot of teams that probably ain't gonna be as good as they was. Like I don't see the Knicks getting better. If anything, I think they're probably gonna get worse. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna try and figure out
unless they trade for
unless
they get Donovan Mitchell.
I don't
even think
I feel like people
they keep
talk about it like that's
I don't
a real
think that's
thing.
gonna happen.
But I don't think that's a real thing.
You never know, man. These off seasons be
Right,
crazy.
They did that with everybody when it comes to the Knicks.
Because you're right. Because everybody thought Dame was definitely getting traded this off season.
Everybody has been.
Yeah.
Everybody's been connected to the Knicks, and they don't go. From Kyrie to KD to Zion to now Donovan Mitchell.
Just cursed, bro.
Everybody's supposed to go to the Knicks. LeBron was supposed to go to the Knicks. Everybody's going to go to the Knicks.
I don't think LeBron was ever going to go to the Knicks.
They were talking about it like that was
that story. I would have never thought that until I heard Wade say that. They was talking about it. They was considering
Chicago,
Miami, and the Knicks. And they was like.
It was Dolman.
Yeah. He was the one that messed it up.
Yeah, Dolman.
He was the one that messed it up. And Wade was already there, so Wade was like, we can get 3. So bring on Chris Bosh. That's how that happened. But
Melo wanted the bag.
That's crazy.
And missed out on the rings.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying.
Hey, you know what? Melo done messed up a couple times.
But I think it worked better with Bosh.
Especially with Lala.
I think it worked better with Bosh because you think about it. You have one less ring without Bosh because he would have never been there to kick it to Ray Allen.
Oh no, if they would have got Melo, that would have never worked.
No,
I'm not gonna say it would have never worked.
It wouldn't.
I'm not gonna say it would have never worked. But he
was very much ball dominant around that time.
That's when it was still Melo.
Yeah,
Melo. Yeah.
What?
Nah, that wouldn't have worked.
You don't think it was ball dominant?
What I'm saying is, look. Let me explain this, right? Let me explain this. Amani Shumpert explained it. I don't know if you've seen that interview.
I seen it.
Where he was saying, when he talking about passing the ball, and it's like, you know what he's doing.
Right.
That's what he get paid for, is to score.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Not play defense, not to pass, none of that. He's a scorer.
I don't want those type of people on my town on like playing 2K with them.
You need scorers in general in the league. You just
I need you to play defense.
Jordan Poole
we could get a bucket.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, we can get a bucket, but if you don't play no defense, bro, I don't want you on my team.
But Jordan Poole is a scorer. But to get back what I'm saying, right? I feel like in that situation, he would have been that kick out. He'd have been that kick out player. They would have been gravitating towards LeBron. They'd have been gravitating towards Wade, and it would have put less pressure on Carmelo, and he would have been getting open pop shots, and it would have been easy for him.
So you think they would have won the same amount of championships?
I can't tell you how many championships they would have won because of the fact that I don't know what Eric Spoelstra's game plan would have been with a Carmelo.
He don't play defense.
It would have been different.
He don't play.
It would have been different.
First of all, for you to go to Miami,
hypothetical, bro.
When you go to Miami, bro, they always talking about the conditioning and the defense.
They would have, in order for him to play over there, he would have had to buy into the system.
Exactly.
Regardless.
I don't think Melo was gonna do that.
No.
I mean, well, you saying that for what? Saying. For what reason are you saying?
Because he don't play defense.
No. The that he wouldn't buy into it. Why are you saying that?
Because he went to.
He don't play defense because it wasn't required in New York. But
you know why he went to New York?
You think he would have bought into that?
You knew why he went to New York, though, right? And no, my bad. No, why he re-signed with the Knicks? Because he could have went somewhere.
They was giving him the biggest bag.
They was, and
nobody had more money than the Knicks.
And all that.
And Melo is about his money, straight up.
You're right.
But people forget. Melo was on that team when the Denver Nuggets went on their run, and he played with ball-dominant players like Allen Iverson.
That was the later part of his career. Come on, don't do that.
All right, let's pull up Allen Iverson's stats from the Denver Nuggets.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Come on,
bro. You really AI in a Denver Nuggets?
That's a reach. That's a reach, dog. That's a reach, bro.
Y'all see this?
Hey,
come on, bro.
At Denver though, he said not Philly AI. He said Denver AI.
Y'all making it sound like he was trash when he got traded.
I won't call him
y'all
trash.
Y'all making it sound like they traded him because he wasn't good.
I didn't say that.
Nobody said that, bro. I said he was in the later
Denver
part
Nuggets
of his career.
Year 2006. That's when he first got there. he averaged 24 points a game. The following year, he got a little comfortable. He averaged 26 points a game. This is Allen Iverson. I'm trying to tell you, the man wasn't garbage.
We didn't say he was garbage.
Or not that good.
We didn't say that.
That sigh y'all did. Iverson.
Wow.
What are y'all saying?
What
is y'all saying?
Bro, we not
that sound y'all made. I was like,
I'm surprised though that he did average 24.
Like, what is all this air I hear in y'all chest right now? God damn, what's all this wind I'm picking up in my headphones? Like,
that's just the headphones, the sound effects.
Iverson, like
all I'm saying, that was his later career, bro.
Yeah,
and he was averaging 7 assists.
All right, bro. All right,
pretty good.
All right, anyway,
that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. But I feel like Carmelo would have bought into it. Whatever was working.
I don't think they would.
That Denver team had Marcus Camby, and other people were scoring. It wasn't like he was the only guy scoring.
We're not saying Melo was just scoring or whatever. He's just scoring. He's not going to buy into a system or anything like that. I just don't think it would have gelled like that with them three. I think they had the perfect balance in Miami. Like, they went to, what? Did they go to the finals 4 times? All 4 years?
Yeah,
while
I think
LeBron
so.
was there?
Yeah.
I don't think they would have did that with Melo.
2011 they lost to the Mavs. 2012 they won against
Spurs.
OKC.
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 And then it was the Spurs.
13.
Yeah, because they was going for the 3-peat. Yeah, and the Spurs smacked.
They won against Spurs, and then the following year they lost to the Spurs.
Yeah, because it was 4 years. They was together for 4 years.
They won 2 chips, and then they
lost twice.
Twice to the Spurs.
To the Mavs and to the Spurs.
They lost once to the Spurs.
They only lost to the Spurs once?
Yeah.
They smacked the Spurs the first time, and then the second time the Spurs came back and killed them.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the second time that's when they got Kawhi.
Yeah.
Because Kawhi was like young at that point.
Yeah.
That's when they got career threes. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. Danny Green looked like he was the Danny Green's so trash, but he couldn't miss in that series. Yo, he was making everything.
He was playing defense too, bro, and he was playing great defense on LeBron.
Halftime, I think they shot 20-something threes, and they only missed 2.
Oh yeah, it was like, bro, ultimate rotation. Like, bro, Danny Green was knocking down everything was in the pocket.
That's all he had to worry about.
He looked like he had the best jumper, and he looked like
3-and-D. He was a 3-and-D. He played defense, go and stand in the corner, and they gonna swing it.
His defense sucks.
What?
His defense sucks.
Did you watch that series?
Are you
Danny
watching
Green?
now?
You talking about now?
You're talking about old Danny Green. I'm talking about Danny Green in that series.
Yeah, I'm talking about he got made in that series, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
All before that and everything.
I'm not talking about Danny Green
before and after, bro. He had that one good series, got paid off of it, and he just not that dude.
Yeah, Danny Green's just getting a check now. This ain't about Danny Green being a great player. Man. Danny Green's collecting his check until probably go and sit on ESPN or
he's not
analyst things or some junk.
Charles Barkley saying he was the best player on the the second best player on the Dream Team.
Charles Barkley said that he was the second best on the Dream Team. It's possible. I'm not gonna lie.
He got a point.
I'm not gonna lie. It's possible.
When you look at the stats, he got a point.
He got a point.
No, but I'm saying it's possible because people don't realize that Carmelo Anthony was the high scorer on the Olympics team with LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade. I think Kevin Durant. I don't know.
No, that wasn't 2006.
Carmelo Anthony holds the record.
That might have been those.
Carmelo Anthony set records on that Olympics team, like for scoring.
That's bro. Everybody. That's when
they came out in 03.
Everybody was saying, when Carmelo go to the Olympics, bro, he just need to take that back to the regular season because he be in the pocket.
He don't have the same amount of talent around him.
We don't.
It's different.
Bro, them U.S. teams back then. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Who was you gonna stick?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was listening to.
I would have guarded Larry Bird.
I think towards the end of that, Kyrie. I think towards the end of that, Kyrie came in. Towards the end of that run of like the Olympics, like them being on it, Kyrie came in.
I was listening to Knuckleheads podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to them boys. And Vince Carter was on there. Yeah. And Vince Carter was on there. And he was
really
what?
All right.
The boy Darius Miles.
Hey, that's
you don't know Darius Miles?
I know Darius. I know Portland Trailblazers. I know who he is.
Portland Trailblazers. He played on Cleveland for like
I know who Darius Miles is. I didn't hear the podcast. I had to tell him who Darius Miles was.
Never heard. That was like the first basketball podcast I've ever seen. Was the Knuckles.
Bro, I just got into
from there. That's when we get all the smoke.
That is true.
Oh, you weren't in the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
shout out to Seb being on podcast.
GBN said, "Get a playmaker, man." It's Temperature Check podcast, man. Y'all don't be like me, man.
I was listening to Vince Carter on there, and Vince Carter was talking about one of the Olympics that he was on. Mm-hmm. He did not know that he jumped over a 7-footer to dunk that ball.
Yeah, it was adrenaline.
He said when he stole the ball and he turned around and he dunked, he was trying to figure out why the crowd was so silent. And then Kevin Garnett came up to him.
Yeah,
and he pushed him.
Oh, yeah, pushed him.
And when they went back to the bench, everybody was just looking at him. He was like, "Why y'all looking at me like this?" He was like, "Bro, you don't know you just jumped over a 7-footer?" He was like, "Ain't no way." He said they played it back on that jump. Yeah. He was like, "Damn."
Man, that's one of the greatest dunks ever.
Bruh. Yeah. Oh my
God. Sorry. That is the best game dunk ever.
In the Olympics?
The best dunk ever. Game dunk.
What would you say?
Bro, he jumped over. What?
Yeah, he jumped over
in a game.
That's some crazy ones.
Bro, he baptized them.
I know. That's some crazy ones.
Bro, the 7-footer did this.
My favorite almost.
How you do this?
Hey, that Anthony Edwards one was funny too, bro.
That one was crazy. Or the Blake Griffin where Blake Griffin grabbed the dude like.
Yeah.
or the Jordan.
The LeBron on Jason Terry and over that little short dude, Lucas.
Yeah, that was he jumped over him,
bro. It's been a couple of
cleared him, just dunked over him.
The Jason Terry one was just funny because of how the way Jason Terry fell
played
in like slow motion.
Yeah,
LeBron over Kevin Love. Bro, he kicked him in the chest.
Oh yeah. That
was more of Kevin Love basically saying, "Hey man, I'm about ready to retire.
This is Sparta."
Like it just seemed like it was 2K and like you know how they put you into a dunk.
Yeah,
it just looked like it was one of those like Kevin got slid into
the Anthony Edwards the dude off of Toronto.
Off of
Toronto.
Bro, y'all ain't gonna tell
the dude off of Toronto. Wait, who? Pascal?
No, bro. It was, I think,
Boucher?
I think it was an Asian dude, bro.
It was an Asian dude.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
He jumps on everybody. That dude contests everything.
Hey, bro, what's the name? The point guard. What's his name?
John Morant.
Flan V. Oh. He was like, "I told you,
don't
jump."
Yeah, he said, "I'm contesting."
I told him that. Do not jump. And he said, as soon as he seen him, he ran and jumped.
I believe I can fly.
So he went back to the bench. He was like, "What I just told you."
Yeah. Didn't I tell you don't jump?
Now you're gonna live forever because of that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But I mean, you know, the craziest dunk that almost happened was the 360 dunk that DeMar DeRozan did in the Olympics on that dude. Oh my God! I said. Oh,
bro, that was the most disrespectful, bro.
That would have been disgusting.
Yeah, that would have been
disgusting.
Bro, because nobody expected that.
It's the body contact for me.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like, he just spun around.
Yeah, he just like
bro. And almost hit it, bro.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah, that was
that came from a bet off the sideline.
Yeah, that was baseline.
They told him, they was like, "I bet you want to get in the game and do something." So the boss said, "So I just went in the game." And he was like, "I'm gonna just try it."
Yeah, he went baseline on his ass. I said, "Oh my
when
God!"
he did it, everybody on the sideline was like,
"Oh my God! Oh my God! You almost killed him." It's disgusting. Oh my God!
Man in distress.
That was about to be a funeral.
Hey, all these stories that we have, like, I'm so glad like people are talking now. Though I wish it was more. I wish Kobe was talking more on these podcasts because the one he did with Knuckleheads
it was great.
Amazing, bro.
I like seeing Allen Iverson talk on there too.
Me too.
Allen be having some good stories.
These older players that come out and they be talking about their stories, bro. It be like, damn, bro. Like, these are some dope ass stories, bro.
Oh yeah, like when Warren Sapp was on Pivot.
Yeah.
Warren is a good, but he does analyst work, so that's why he already got that.
Warren funny.
I think what's the name need a podcast.
Who?
Like I think he should have a podcast and have more NFL players come on. Deion Sanders. I've been telling him,
but like, Deion too busy.
He ain't gonna
he's a coach.
But you remember when I used to tell you all the time how Deion and Michael Irvin used to always go at it on
Oh yeah, because
NFL
he'd be
Network.
like, "Oh, I could cover you. I know you can't cover me."
At least
I love when Dion and Chad be on it. Like when Dion and Chad talk, it's a different.
It's funny.
They got a certain type of love with each other, and
but
it's like off.
him and Michael.
I like the addition with LaShawn McCoy on I Am Athlete. I like that addition.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that funny. That dude is hilarious.
Yeah, he funny.
Like when he was talking about like best running backs and like how the shifty ones are the best ones, and then they was talking about linebackers, and he's like, oh, and the dude said that he wouldn't put LaShawn McCoy in his top 5. He's like, what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
He was like, okay. He said, what was that, Briggs? That's your boy, right? Crazy work.
Yeah,
Okay, crazy work. He was naming him. He was like, oh, such and such? Crazy
I
work.
gave him crazy work.
Crazy work. I say, yo, this dude is hilarious.
I'm gonna have to watch
Hilarious. Oh, my
Who
God.
was on it?
It was LaShawn McCoy.
No. I know I Am Athlete. What episode was it? When
It was the LaShawn McCoy one.
Yeah, when he
This
came
is
on.
episode.
Oh, when he came
now
on.
he's
Okay.
on
now
it.
he's on it.
full.
But
Okay.
he just came on and was just talking that time.
Even the stories that he told about Tom Brady that everybody keep bringing up.
Yeah, he
When
gave
was
a side of the
he was like, bro,
Buccaneers.
the most. He was like, Tom Brady, y'all think he don't talk? That boy is disrespectful.
Yeah.
He told one of the players, he was like, your father such and such, ask him about me. Bro, how you tell it to somebody's son?
They talked about how Tom is different when it comes to like getting in people's head. He said he would go over there and be like, hey man, I'm a fan, man, great work. And he said he'll go home and lay in bed and be like, I got me another one, baby.
You know who else they said did that? Dr. J.
Dr. J, I didn't know Dr. J was on that.
So how I found that out was the show. Damn, what is it called? Winning Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off
Yeah.
HBO. What he'd do is anybody that he was playing that was a superstar, he'd take him to dinner, show him a good time, tell him about the city. Hey, next time you're in the city, you feel me? Hit me up and we'll link it. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
So by the time you come in the game,
You tired.
not even that too, but it's just like, hey man, this Dr. J, he's a good brother.
Yeah.
This man over here dunking
Now get on
you.
here.
You crazy one.
Crazy work. No, but him and another good person that I love when he's on shows is KG. When KG give them stories about like when he was playing against Jordan and he was talking trash, he's like, yo, go at that man. He garbage.
Yeah.
He suck. And the dude like,
He said, don't do that.
Don't do that, bro. And then Jordan sitting there looking at him. Okay.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about
he
it.
said, halftime kid. bucket. And then he came back like,
I remember that.
so he
Yeah.
was trying like, yo, my bad, G.
He said Michael told him, he was like, that's for your man.
Yeah. Oh, and I can't forget Amani Shumpert. That's another one.
Yeah,
when he on
Imani
podcast and he's talking,
Bro,
that's another dude.
The story
When
that
he
he
talked
told about Kobe. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That man
bro.
said, came over to him,
Yeah, he
good
said,
game,
good
good game.
game.
He was like,
Bro, it is fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. What you
talking
talking about?
what are you talking about? And then he
Kobe
said-
had and did double as he threw it off the backboard, caught it behind the back. Bro, what is you on?
Like, coach, what you want me to do with
Yeah,
that?
bro. He said, Coach called him, time out, like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, yo, what you want me to do? That's, man,
Bro,
Shumpert.
stories like this, bro, I just love to hear from players, bro. Like, I really love, like, everybody, I think everybody need their own side. Just like basketball, we got not Harrison Barnes, Matt Barnes,
And Steven Jackson.
Yeah, they have a good show too.
I love their show. I like JJ Redick's show. I feel like,
I like his
JJ
show,
Redick
too.
is a really good analyst.
JJ is a great.
Yes.
If he added Pat Beverly onto it,
Let's be real. I don't like Pat Beverly as an analyst. I'm letting y'all know that now. Sometimes he be saying some crazy stuff, and I just be
that's
looking at
why.
him like,
No.
what
As
are
an
you saying?
analyst,
I can
no.
give you that.
Yeah.
But if on a podcast, great.
Oh, podcast, yeah, that's
He'd be
different. But
great.
I'm talking about when
But
he's on the ESPN.
He just got beef with
I like
Chris
him-
Paul.
I like him
but
as an
he's a
analyst,
good
but-
analyst.
But
though.
as an analyst, you can't put emotions into
That's
it.
what it
you
is.
can't
That's what it
talk
is,
from
yeah.
a perspective of a beef with somebody.
Right.
You have to be down
but
the
he
line.
made great
is he good or not?
He made great TV that everybody was
Yeah,
talking
because
about it.
he say
Look,
stuff
he
that makes
gave
you like, yo, is bruh serious? And it goes viral on the internet.
You
'cause
want
like,
ratings?
is bruh
That's
serious.
ratings right there. Everybody clipped it.
You know who broke it down good, and I sent you his podcast too. Draymond Green, he has a podcast.
Yeah, that's another good one.
He broke that down so good. He said the same thing that we both said. he agreed with some of the points that Pat Beverly made, but him
Was it the
speaking
cone?
with, yeah, because he was like, as you get older, you know, you're not the same person, but you can't take away what Chris Paul is for basketball.
Nah, you can't.
You can't
There's
do
no
that.
way.
Yeah.
And that's what he felt like Pat Beverly tried to do that day.
Yeah.
Like you try to diminish his character and this, that, and the third over some personal that happened and wait.
Yeah.
High school
Yeah, high
when he
school,
was
like,
in high
come on,
school.
Chris Paul
yeah.
is that man. I mean,
Like,
if you
come
say
on.
what you will about
I need to
playoffs,
see
but he's
that
man.
video footage of him giving Chris Paul work in
Crazy
high school.
work.
Yeah, he said he gave him crazy.
Crazy.
Yo, what's up with these boys? They be like, man, I gave him crazy work,
Yeah.
man. He said, did he say ask LeBron them about it?
Yeah, ask LeBron.
But see, this is
I
my
need
thing.
people to go ask LeBron about it.
This is my thing. Okay, all right. Let's say you did get the best of him. Let's say that's true. You ain't do it since.
Like, that is
It's not like I haven't played since that
You
game.
haven't did it since.
You haven't
in the
done it
NBA
since.
to anybody.
So what? You know what I'm saying? That's like Dre bombing me on one play.
Come on,
like,
bro.
what does that mean? That's one play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, shout out to that boy Miles, man. Hey,
that's one game. What have you done since? You know what I'm saying? That's the question.
Hold on, we not for the L. Like
Hey,
I
no.
wasn't out here taking bodies.
Nah, you was taking other people's bodies for real. Taking other people's bodies all day.
hey, man.
A lot of other bodies.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Anyway, bro, I just like I said, these podcasts, I love the sports podcast, bro. Them boys, them.
I wasn't mentioning none of them stories. Hey, boy, hey, I'll do what I do.
Hey,
Bro,
let's be real. We all got some traumas when it came to that field.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely.
We all done got some trauma.
I done slipped off for a lot of people. John.
You know who else got a good football one? Terrell Owens.
He got a podcast.
I gotta tune in more in his. I seen some of
Here
his.
comes the popcorn or something like
Oh,
that.
that is-
Yeah, I seen some of his, but I didn't get to lock in enough on the episodes to be like, yeah, I'm a fan of the show. But I've seen
Yeah,
some of
because
it.
some of his episodes I watch and I'll be like, all right, I ain't really vibing with it. But when he have like Chad on or like some of
But
these legends on,
I think it's the humor. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's the biggest on the humor side
Yeah.
when it comes to like
No, it's the
Chad.
co-host.
Chad brings it out of him.
right.
Yeah.
Like when Chad and Terrell is on a show,
Yeah, of
you
course.
see the more humorous side
Right,
of
right.
T.O. because Chad is going to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when him not having Chad or somebody that brings that type of energy,
It's the co-host that he got on there. He's
Yeah.
more of the one that's the funny person. So anytime they have like athlete on there, he'll bring it out of T.O. sometimes
Yeah.
when somebody else come on. But I mean, he got a good one too. I don't listen to it like how I usually do, but it's still dope, bro.
Okay. This was another episode of Temperature Check Podcast, man.
Yeah.
Y'all coming from YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your
Spotify.
post notifications, all that good stuff. You coming from any other platform on the
Share
audio side, man, share it, like it, rate it, listen to it. I mean, all that good stuff, man. Once again, I'm the host, GBM aka the Playmaker. To the right of me, if y'all can't see, if y'all on YouTube, is Dread Marley, aka
Yes,
Marley
sir.
Hendrick.
Yes, sir.
And then it's the best rapper in the studio right now, West Side First,
Hey,
Killer Verse,
hey.
put in the hearse, and we out.
Hey y'all, it's me, Holly D, aka Miss Holly Baby, and this is the Temperature Check Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, add them to your favorites, so you never miss an episode.